Hello, everybody. My name is Jalen Jones, digital producer here at WRAL. Today, we sit down with Keely Arthur from Five on Your Side here at WRAL, and we're talking about subscriptions. Isn't it always just so difficult to cancel one? It's so easy to start one, so difficult to cancel one. We talk about tips. We talk about it all. Here's that conversation. Hello, everybody. Got to welcome in Keely Arthur, Five on Your Side herself. Thank you so much for making some time, hanging out. We're talking today about the most annoying thing on the planet. I know for me, subscriptions.
Yes.
Canceling them, trying to keep up with them. Oh, gosh, there's like a whole nother industry just to keep up with your subscriptions.
I know. And I wish, if you're being charged if you're being charged for something, usually you have some sort of notification. The subscriptions are really sneaky because once you sign up, they kind of like fade into the background. And then I also feel like when you're looking at your bank statements, it's not like Jalen subscribed to Chipotle or whatever. Not that you would subscribe to that, but like Jalen subscribed to HelloFresh. It might be like more obscure than that. Now, I do subscribe to HelloFresh once in a while, and like that's pretty clear. But sometimes it's just like, oh, this is a charge through Apple Pay or whatever. And you're like, what did I sign up for? And a lot of times, you sign up for something as a free trial, and then you forget to cancel, and it becomes a continuation. Or you have to sign up for a certain streaming app.
Yes.
Because something's on it that you want to watch, and then all of a sudden, like I was signed up to BritBox for like a year, and like I don't need that, but I wanted to watch a show, and you forget about it. So there's a lot going on there that is the onus is kind of put on the consumer to you have to be vigilant. You have to know what you're signed up for. You have to know what credit card, what bank account you use to pay for it. And then you need to know how you can cancel it. But there are laws, at least in North Carolina, that make it a little bit more, there's more protection. Like you can actually, if you feel like you're being charged over and over again, you're trying to cancel it, you can cite a law and it'll help you be more protected.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So apparently Five on Your Side, and Five on Your Side is you. You help somebody.
Yeah, so we got a subscription because there was a man in Durham. He had contacted me, and I was off. I don't know, like I was off for back surgery. I'm fine now. But I was off, but I was going through the Five on Your Side inbox, just like looking to see if there were some consumer issues that I could work on from the comfort of my own home. And there was a gentleman from Durham who had been paying a monthly subscription for more than 3 years. It was to like an HVAC repair company who he had brought out just to look at an air conditioning issue. He brought them out, and then he paid, I think, more than $1,000 for whatever the repair was. And then he noticed the following month that he started being charged $32.
Oh gosh!
And it kept coming. Right away, when he noticed, I think like the third month in, and he called the company, asked for them to cancel the subscription, and like they just, for whatever reason, wouldn't do it. He just kept getting passed around to different people, and they weren't saying like, no, we won't cancel it, but they weren't saying, oh yes, we see it, we'll cancel
That's
it.
So frustrating.
He was getting the runaround, and then he actually went to his credit card company, which is a piece of consumer advice I would give people is like, if you're having a hard time with the company, go to your credit card company and say, hey, I'm getting charged for something that I didn't agree to. Because this guy thought, not only did he have a subscription he didn't want, he thought he never even signed up for it. But even if he had and he didn't want it, he should be able to cancel it. And even by contacting the company, the credit card company, still was getting charged. So he contacted me. This began in 2022. He contacted me in early 2026.
Oh, okay.
And I emailed the company. And within 3 to 4 days, I believe he not only had it canceled, but he received a check in the mail as a refund for all the times that he had paid into it. And
we love it.
We love it. So it was like $1,300 that he got back. But I mean, it was a huge headache. It's like he didn't want it. We don't know if he ever wanted it. And he still was getting charged every month.
Let's also talk about the North Carolina angle of this, right? So there is a law here in North Carolina that helps protect us consumers
Yes.
against subscriptions. What's going on with that?
It's a general statute, I believe, 75-41, if you want to cite it. Because that's the other thing. The guy was like, am I going to have to hire a lawyer? And, lawyers are expensive. They cost money. So you don't have to hire a lawyer. Look at the law. The law basically says that companies have to give you the ability to cancel, and it's all about transparency. So cite that law. Say, hey, I've been trying to cancel this. According to the law, you have to give me the ability to do so and give me notification, all of these things. And usually the company will fall in line. If you are able to cite, I think you see that all the time where people are going back and forth, but then if someone's able to say, you know what, this is the law, this is the rule, point to it and say, what you're doing is in violation of that. Usually a company will
They'll abide by
they'll abide by it. Now, with me, a lot of times companies acquiesce because they really don't want the bad publicity, but you also have the law. So cite the law. That probably would maybe even be more powerful than me getting involved.
Well, I love it. We're educating consumers on what their rights are and how to use the tools as well. I know the one personal tool I found out very helpful, and this is not an advertisement, but just using PayPal and having my card connected to PayPal. PayPal gives me so much more information than on what a specific subscription is or what a purchase is than my regular bank statement as well.
Yes.
So that is kind of one thing I found. And if you want to take it a step further, put a certain amount in that PayPal budget, and that way it goes through that budget, and that way it goes through that instead of your card, and that way you have money set aside for your subscriptions as well. That's just me just thinking off the top of my head.
Yeah, because then okay, like I am having, these are the things that are automatic renewal, and then having like one spot for it. So whether it's PayPal or your Chase Freedom credit card,
whatever you want.
Then okay, and then it's able to keep track. I have made the mistake, I've made the mistake of signing up for different things on different cards, and so it can be difficult. One thing I did to kind of assess all the things that I was signed up for and find ones that I had forgotten about is like download my credit card statements. I put it into ChatGPT and I said, find all the reoccurring charges. And that was useful too. So I think making you have to figure out where everything is. And if you're able to just be in one account, it can be a lot easier to figure out what you're paying for.
Absolutely. Well, we love the tips. We love helping out the people, also informing people on the tools that they have and how to use them as well. Where can people find you reporting, and where can people find you on the socials?
WRAL.com/5onyourside, and my Instagram is just @Keely Arthur.
I love it. Love it. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
Thank you so much, Keely. Amazing job. You guys can also keep up with 5 on Your Side on WRAL.com. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.